the video for number 3 on the last lesson. I got cut off last time because I knew I was going to have to sketch some graphs, and I didn't want to make such a long video. So I cut this one up into 2 parts. We're looking at trail mix recipe, and it takes 4 cups of raisins and 6 cups of peanuts. So I'm just going to start off with a table to wrap my head around what's going on here. There is a proportional relationship between amounts of raisins and amounts of peanuts. So that means that there is a constant of proportionality that goes this way, and there's one that goes this way. And it's very easy to get those constants of proportionality. The one that would be greater than 1 would be the one that's improper, 6 to 4. That one would be 6 to 4. The one that is less than 1 is going to be that ratio that is proper, because 4 out of 6 is less than 1 as a proper fraction. So for my equation for greater than 1, I'm going to use 6 quarters. And for my equation that's less than 1, I'm going to use 4/6. All right. Now, to make that a little easier, I can simplify this to 3/2 and 2/3.
Miss Simmons, call 4890, please. Miss Simmons, call 4890.
And we need to make sure that Miss Simmons calls 4890. But for the one that's going to make me get larger, using 3/2, that's going to be going from 4 to 6. And the reason that I know that is because 4 got larger as it came over. So multiplying it by a number that's greater than 1 will make it work. And that means this one over here would be the reciprocal to come back, times 2/3 to go back and make it smaller from 6 to 4. So if peanuts are P and raisins are R, I'm multiplying R times 3/2 to get P. So that would look like this: 3/2 R equals P. And the reverse of that for the second equation would be 2/3, our other multiplication constant, times P to get R. So those are my 2 equations. And then it says to quickly sketch or graph the relationship. So I'm going to graph the relationship down here at the bottom. Okay. So the first one I'm going to graph. All right. Notice that my Y value was 3, and that is peanuts. So that one's going to have peanuts up here and raisins down here. And all I need to do is put the point 4 and 6 on the graph. So 4 raisins, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4 raisins, and 6 peanuts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 peanuts. It would go through that point and through the origin. And I want to use my fancy line tool to show that it goes through those. And just so I know what the point is and that I understand this, I'm going to put the ordered pair 4, 6. And for the other one, okay, I'm going to sketch a graph for the other one. And that one's going to be reversed. R here and P here. And this time the peanuts are still 6. And the raisins are still 4, but I've inverted their axes. So the graph is just going to look different even though it says the same thing. So the first one has a constant of 3/2, so it looks more steep, but the other one has a lesser number of 2/3, so it looks less steep. It looks more flattened. And that is number 3 on lesson 13. Hope you find it helpful.